follow me? Are you starting to gather what I'm getting at? Now if I'm losing you, tell me, then I double back. But keep in mind at the time, keep it real.
It's the NBA brought to you by 2K Sports on this very special Easter Sunday. With Greg Anthony and Hall of Famer Doris Burke, this is Kevin Harlan. And joining us on the sidelines, another Hall of Famer, David Aldridge. These guys have been getting it done pretty much everywhere in the midst of a good stretch here. Back home again could propel them to another win.
And the start of a brief homestand for them. And they have a chance, Kevin, to get some wins in front of the home fans before they get back out on the road.
Well, Mr. Ayton decides, why just lay it up when you can finish with authority?
Young big men, though, often struggle to find consistency. But you look at Ayton's first 4 seasons, the numbers are almost identical year to year.
How good a playmaker are we watching? Always leading, always trying to create for others.
All the officials are all over that one.
Washington shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. And for Ayton, the numbers are impressive indeed, averaging a double-double every season.
And he's got all the tools. Next steps, making more plays for others, and they've been working on his shooting range to open up the lane a bit more.
Here's Simmons. Here's Giannis. Rebounded by the Wizards. Anthony left side. A 3-ball. That shot off. And Oklahoma City will go with it the other way. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Now Simmons to the inside. It's stolen by Adebayo. The 3 from Anthony. Simmons pulls it in. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Thunder will retain possession. Antetokounmpo looking over the floor. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
And they really all have confidence in Antetokounmpo to run that set. That they're willing to put every aspect of their offense in his hands.
Now, here's Doncic. Here's Osman. It's sent back down by Simmons.
Well, this is the kind of defense we are accustomed to seeing from Ben Simmons. Just so good at sending it back.
And Edwards with the stuff.
Oh, why, thank you very much.
He can really fly, and you combine that, Greg, with some nice penetration, too, and you've got 2 points. And that one's good, Ayton.
He's looking confident right from the opening tip.
Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Well, I had a chance to talk with the head coach, Wes Unseld Jr. He said if they want to go up 2-0 in the season series tonight, they have to be just as sharp as they were the first meeting. He said we can't get sloppy and expect to win. We have to be careful with our shots and take care of the ball. We'll see if they can execute just as well this second time. Kevin, back to you.
Thanks for the report, D.A. Looking to get into a rhythm early, Greg, with their shooting.
And I think to get into a good flow, you need to get everyone involved, even if it's as a facilitator.
Well, I think that's where knowing where your teammates are on the floor at all times is critical, and then being willing to give them the ball at the appropriate time.
Now here's Giannis. Pass to Edwards.
You can never discount the range and the wingspan that Melo brings. He can bother a lot of shots.
Here's Doncic. Here's Osman. The baseline J off the mark.
And listen, sometimes even the best of us are going to miss the easiest of opportunities.
And the Wizards making a change here.
13-5. Substitution on the court.
And here now the Thunder. Maxey with it. And it's Horford picking him up. Oklahoma City moving it around. Here's Bancaro. He trains it as the shot clock ticks down.
And great work inside. This is where Bancaro feasts.
To the paint. Here's Ayton. Tries it again. Horford. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs. And even when the stats aren't there, Horford still just finds a way to have an impact on the game.
Al is such a high IQ player, right, G.A.? He always puts himself in the right position. He's an exceptional defender. He's cross-positionally able on the defensive end. He can space the floor as a three-point shooter. You can put him at the 4 or 5 spots. So valuable.
And here's Walker outside. Comes out of the gate empty. He's 0 for 1. We've got 1:55 left in the first quarter. Pass to Anunoby. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass.
Well, OG Anunoby is just continuing to add to his skill set. Nice finish on the interior.
Kennard with the ball. That falls. Nice feed that time from Walker. And this game is tied up now.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Now, here's Horford. Offensive rebound. Ayton. And there's the bucket. Staying with it on the offensive glass, getting it done.
What a fantastic offensive rebounder. Ayton's so good at using his physical advantages.
And first time of the game called for Oklahoma City. And so here is Oklahoma City, trailing by 2. Maxey looking it over. McGee a screen. Outside Williams. 6 on the shot clock. And to Antetokounmpo. Off on the layup.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession.
2 for 1 opportunity here if they want it.
And no doubt, Kevin, if I'm them, I go for it.
Here's Maxey. It's hauled in by Bam Adebayo. And last season, Bam Adebayo said it was disrespectful that he wasn't named a finalist for Defensive Player of the Year. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, no arguing here. He's definitely an elite defender. Second team all defense 3 years running. Great toughness and versatility.
Pass to Kennard. The shot's good on the assist by Walker. Kennard's got 6 points.
Well, how about the awareness of Kemba Walker? Make your teammate feel good with a pretty pass, Kemba.
And there's the whistle. 3-second violation. We've got 13 seconds left in the first. All alone. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
That is a tough shot, folks. On the move, the pull-up jumper, but Kemba Walker making easy work of it.
And that does it for the first quarter. Washington out in front. They finish off the first quarter on a 14-5 run. Well, we hope you're enjoying your Easter as we are here, as we get underway once again. And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Washington.
So far, they've moved the ball well, leading to open, high-percentage looks. Lots of assists in this one.
The other thing they've done a great job of so far is getting offense off of their defense, forcing turnovers, then quickly converting.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And so here is Oklahoma City. 7-point differential. Following this one, they get to host the Mavericks. And that game is the second of 2 straight at home. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball. And now here comes Terry leading the break. The 3 from Anthony. And again, Washington with the triple. And evaluating defenders goes well beyond blocks and steals. So, Doris, when you're doing a game, what are some of the things that you look for and that teams are looking for?
Activity, attention to detail, deflections. Is the person switchable? Can they guard the elite wing scorers? In addition to size and length, do they have lateral quickness? So many things go into quality defense. My goodness, defense was there, but Ben Simmons makes that finish look easy.
And Adebayo throws it down.
Yeah, I mean, maybe could have tried for a more memorable dunk than that one.
And we know he's capable of those memorable ones. Here's Simmons. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And Simmons is an asset in so many ways. Maybe most of all, his defense.
Well, unequivocally, Greg, this guy can guard 1 through 4. And I'm going to say because of the length and the strength he has, in a pinch, he could also guard most 5s. He's terrific on the defensive glass, and he can put a ton of pressure on you in his transition game. Like, this guy is a special talent.
With a short break in the action, gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. Well, the Thunder are trying to build something that will last. The front office says you stick to your principles, your values, and you think long term. We're focused on building a sustainably great team. We continue to be forward-facing in that respect. Kevin, back to you.
It's a good philosophy, and they're not looking for any shortcuts, which is admirable. David, thanks. And they double up Doncic. Here's Osman. Ayton wide open. Off target with his 3. Thunder trailing by 7. In the corner, Simmons with it. And Simmons slams it in.
This close to the rim, Ben Simmons just leaves no doubt.
Nice ball movement by Washington. And Doncic throws it down.
Some power coming from the PG.
That's right, GA. Seeing more and more of that these days. Backcourt guys who can elevate.
We know versatility is huge in this game. Just a tremendous job finishing that play. Wow.
Time called here. The Thunder decide to talk it over. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to McGee. And it's good, assisting on the play with Simmons. McGee's got his first basket of the night.
This is what Ben Simmons does, guys. If someone's open, he will find him.
Over in the corner, Doncic. Offensive rebound. Ayton. McGee with the block. Here's Simmons. Slammed home, and he draws the foul. A chance for another point at the free throw line. That one on Horford.
Ben Simmons is so skilled at using his athleticism and strength to draw the contact. How about the end one opportunity?
We've seen him miss a couple from the line so far, going 2 for 4. You know, one thing, Greg, the Thunder have done a great job drafting international players.
Players like Serge Ibaka, Steven Adams in the past, a few good ones on this current roster as well. Credit the OKC scouts for just finding guys all over the world.
Pass to Anthony. Fires it up. That one off the back iron and out.
Well, he's a quality mid-range shooter, but he can't get that one to go.
And the rejection by Ayton.
That's an encouraging sign for sure. Boy, when DeAndre Ayton is hustling and focused, he can send it back with the best of them.
Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. And the Wizards lead by 5.
And they've done well at taking advantage of some late defensive rotations and getting the ball in the paint.
Here's Ben Carroll. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
The drive by Doncic. And that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
Well, the ability to work around the defense and get himself free for a shot despite being in the paint. That is a beautiful play by Luka.
Wizards leading by 5. To the right side. Horford has a wide open look. Thunder with the rebound. Here's Edwards. Over Doncic. Edwards can't hit. And so Doncic will bring it up for Washington. They've led by as much as 10. Anthony's shot is off.
Well, this is a night you look at your teammates and tap them on the back and say, good job, because for him, he's been struggling all night.
And they double up Doncic. Pass to Horford. The shot's good on the assist by Doncic. Horford's got 6.
This is how Al Horford has adjusted to make himself a modern NBA big. In rhythm, off the catch, beautiful.
Now here's Anthony. And here is Doncic. Guarded by Simmons. Kicks it out to Terry. It's stolen by Banchero. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock.
And showing off some agility on the break. Banchero is so elusive in the open floor.
So the wing on the left. And here is Ayton. 6 points for him. The 3 from Anthony. No good that time. Here's Banchero. And finished off by Banchero.
And what a strong finish from Banchero. These guys love when he throws it down.
And we've got second half action for you. Thus far, a pretty evenly contested game. Thunder trailing by 3. Antetokounmpo with the ball. He's picked up by Doncic. And here we go, the Wizards fast break. Doncic leading the charge.
Luka Doncic made it known early in his career he is one of the best passers in the NBA.
Well, technical fouls have been an issue for Luka Doncic since he entered the league.
First of all, you love his passion, but I think we've seen real progress in this regard, and that's because you understand if you're Luka Doncic, you need to play high minutes for your team.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a three-point attempt.
Over the last couple of seasons, it feels like the Washington Wizards roster is in constant flux. I mean, from role players to all-stars, guys coming in and out.
For Washington, how difficult, Greg, is it to win when your roster changes, as you were just talking about? It changes so much from year to year.
It's really tough. I mean, take Spencer Dinwiddie. He signs a big 3-year deal, traded 6 months later. So when things like that happen, it's so difficult to create chemistry.
Here's Anthony. Oh, and the jam by Anthony.
That's what you call leaving no doubt. Anthony responds emphatically.
Simmons with it. He's picked up by Doncic. It's stolen by Adebayo. Here's Osman. A three-pointer, no good. Thunder trailing by 8. The drive by Simmons. And Simmons slams it in.
This is where Ben Simmons can be at his most effective, getting that dribble drive to work to his advantage.
Here's Doncic. Here's Adebayo. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Simmons. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. Now, from the step back to his attacking style, some have compared Luka Doncic to the Bear, James Harden. There are some similarities, Harden said. Being able to dictate and control the game like he does, he never lets anyone speed him up, and he gets what he wants. Back to you, Kevin.
He always has. They're both pretty fun to watch. David, thank you. Lets it go with a three. Buries it from three-point range.
3 points.
Kennard's got 9.
This, folks, is what a pure shooter looks like. Luke Kennard, so good from range.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. So it's both teams making substitutions here. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. Screen by Antetokounmpo. To the middle. Simmons with it. He's picked up by Walker. And the shot is good. And that's 10 points for Giannis.
And I can't think of a higher percentage look than that. Giannis, one of the best ever working inside.
Down low. And the rejection by Giannis. Now here's Drummond. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Up and in on the layup. And now just a 5-point Wizards lead.
Just no resistance on the inside. That's their 5th consecutive make in the paint.
This last season was a tough one for the Wizards. What was the biggest missing ingredient that you saw?
Well, I think there were so many things going on with the organization, Kevin. First and foremost, you brought in Wes Unseld as your coach. It was a great move, but obviously you have to institute an entirely new system on both ends of the floor. Obviously, they had some key personnel that were hurt during periods of the season. So a lot of new faces across the board for this team. So much went into their struggles.
Drummond, rebounded by DeAndre Ayton. Wizards leading by 5. Kennard for 3. Giannis grabs the miss.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
They double-team Walker. Here's Osman. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Osman's got 6 here in this quarter.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
Back to Williams. Oklahoma City moving it around. And the rejection by Ayton. And a wide open look for Walker. And a miss there on the triple. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for Oklahoma City. Trailing here by 8.
2 minutes remaining in the third.
Inside. And oh, what a play. He just palms the block.
Boy, a tough go for him in this quarter. You can see how desperately he wants to get things started. He just can't make a shot.
Don't take your eyes off Bam. When he comes off the floor, he gets up and the slams are just too good to miss.
No good from Simmons.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Walker's shot is off. Under trailing by 10. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
And they are really racking up the assists in this one.
And their team chemistry is evident. These guys enjoy playing with one another.
Makes it off the glass.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play.
Through the contact from long range, and he almost got the hoop to fall. Instead, he'll shoot 3 at the line.
And missing opportunities here to extend that lead at the free throw line this half.
During the last decade, from 2010 on, Doris, the Thunder had the 2nd most wins in the NBA.
It's mind-boggling to consider that. That was clearly during the Kevin Durant, Russell Westbrook, and James Harden era. The Spurs had the most in that time frame. What that can tell you, though, is small market teams can win in the NBA.
And he can't hit the second. 2022, Greg, a year for the Washington Wizards with some historic significance.
And it marks 25 years of the Washington Wizards name being on an NBA jersey. A cool moment for the current players who can look back on this franchise and know they're a part of history.
Banchero, that's good. Banchero's got 8 points.
Well, just tremendous composure on the interior. Read the defense, take advantage of the situation, and deliver.
Pass to Osman. And here is Doncic. Off target from outside.
I'll tell you, it has not been this guy's best night, but the teammates have been...
Oh!
My goodness. Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Here's Doncic. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And when he's gotten himself to the line this season, he's come through right around 74% of the time.
Well, watching Luka Doncic, you see someone who has got extraordinary feel for the game of basketball. Knows when to score it, knows when to pass it. His vision and his big-time shot making are all incredible.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Maybe.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
And so it's Washington with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. And they've created a bunch of turnovers with that terrific D. And we'll be back with you shortly. And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. Wizards leading by 6. Pass to Doncic to the left wing. Now Terry. Horford with it. No one near. Adebayo as he lets it go. Offline with his 3. And so here is Oklahoma City. Maxey with it. And Terry picks him up defensively.
Well, this guy is a consistent shot-blocking threat. Al Horford twice on the pipes.
And Doncic throws it down.
Just rubbing it in their faces with that dunk.
He is never going to take his foot off the pedal.
Well, you love that he wants to wear out the defense. What a catalyst for his team. Incredible.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
First team's out.
The Wizards with the lead. Pass to Kennard. That 3 off the mark. And so it's Maxey with it. He brings it up for the Oklahoma City Thunder. And that one's good out of Antetokounmpo. That's 12 points for Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Nicely done. They continue to attack inside, and that's 10 points in a row in the paint. And that assist got him a little nod from his teammate after that one.
Simmons inside. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That one's on Anthony. Greg, Ben Simmons, one of 4 players in the entire history of the NBA to average at least 7 rebounds and 7 assists per game through his first 4 seasons.
Think about it, joining Magic Johnson, Oscar Robinson, and Luka Doncic. That is some pretty elite level company.
Well, this has not been his finest hour, but give your teammates some credit for doing the job of stepping in.
Here's Edwards. And Adebayo sends it back.
And got to be careful shooting around Adebayo. An athletic big man who gets up as fast as anybody to block shots.
And guys, what do you think about the hustle stats here for the Wizards?
A high-effort brand of defense has been paying off for them in this one. They've managed to either block or alter a ton of their opponent's shots.
What about the defensive intensity they've had in this one? Jumping passing lanes, poking the ball away, just doing a great job creating chaos.
Shots good by Anthony.
You know, that's one thing Melo has always been able to do. Use his strength to overpower you and get the advantage.
And that one's good. Drummond.
And defensively, they are on their heels every time the ball comes inside.
And Carmelo Anthony hits from deep. Anthony's got 5 points now this quarter.
Their ability, again, to stretch the floor, particularly in this second half.
And guys, boy, when you're hitting, it sure does work. It obviously opens up major options at the offensive end.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Here's Giannis. And Drummond throws it down.
With that size and with that strength, it is such a problem trying to keep Andre Drummond off the offensive glass.
Anthony with it, outguarded by Simmons. And the rejection by Giannis.
And gotta like what they've been doing down low in the post.
Now a timeout called by Oklahoma City. The short rest, very important, and one of the benefits of this part of the game is getting on the same page with your team while having the chance to hydrate with Gatorade. Replenish your energy for the late game push. Washington making a change. And now the latest from our reporter, David Aldridge.
During that last break, Coach Mark Daigneault talked to his team. He said, look, you guys are playing physical, and I like that, but it has to be under control. We've committed way too many fouls. We've allowed way too many foul shots. Kevin?
Thank you, David.
That's a stomach punch, guys. Turn it over and give him a free run to the bucket.
Oh, you're so right. No question who has the momentum now.
It's still close, though. These teams have been neck and neck. Let's see the response here.
Look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone here in the fourth. Anthony drawing the double team. On the wing, Doncic. Nice ball movement by Washington. And that one's good, Ayton.
Don't let DeAndre Ayton get comfortable. This guy is a problem on the interior.
Simmons with it. Now Anthony defending. Here's McGee. It's rebounded by Doncic. Wizards leading by 7. Lets it go. Again, the Wizards good for 2.
Well, 9 times out of 10, that probably is a miss, but somehow he finds a way.
And Ben Simmons picks up the foul. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
That's just sloppy. I mean, you can't lose control of the ball like that and let it get back across midcourt.
You know, I guess the only good thing about it is it didn't turn into a fast break the other way. Dead ball turnover.
The shot by Adebayo, no good. Here's Williams. And it's Williams with the jam.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agree. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. Washington calls timeout. They're up by 7. 1:41 left in the fourth. .141 left in the fourth quarter. Walker. Count the bucket, coming off a perfectly placed assist. And the Wizards lead by 9.
Boy, the knack for scoring inside, one of Kemba Walker's most special skills. Wow.
And it's Drummond missing. And here's Ayton. He'll bring it up for Washington. Pass to Doncic. Back to Walker. Anthony left side. It's thrown by to Kumbo. To the inside. It's thrown by Adebayo. There's Walker with the 3. That one falls, coming off Anthony's feet. And it's a 12-point Wizards lead.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Wizards.
The coaching staff must be happy that they controlled their turnovers so well in this game.
Excellent self-control and patience tonight.
And so it'll boost this year's win total for them to 29.
And with this win, it gives them a sweep of the season series, even though it's just a brief 2-game.
A very solid win indeed. And when you check out the box score, there were some great numbers for DeAndre Ayton.
Boy, this guy played with some swagger and intensity on the boards tonight, dominating the physical aspect of the game.
And again, the turnover by the Wizards.
Checking in for the Wizards, Luke Kemba Walker.
There's 47 seconds left in the game. They grab their own miss. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the second chance bucket right there.
And Giannis knows how to compete. He knows you got to fight for those second chance opportunities.
Right wing. Launches it. And the Wizards hit again from deep.
3 points.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Well, just terrific teamwork. Each guy doing his part. You love what you're seeing from them tonight.
And here's Edwards from the arc. And Washington has possession. 10-point lead. Kennard's shot is off. Stolen. And stolen by Simmons. Here's Williams. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
First personal foul. Team is in the penalty. At the line for your Thunder, Zaire Williams. At the line for 2.
And no good as the first free throw missing for him. We'll see if he can nail the second. That's off as well, so he misses both. And so it's Washington easily grabbing this one. They came in here and took care of business like they were the home team.
And Kevin, how about the mental toughness that this group showed? They were never wrapped.
Not too many blessed with this corner vision. Don't give them knowledge, give them more religion. Poor decisions, mama couldn't pay, so they told her pray for the Lord's assistance. They read our souls, so we bought some Christians. Louboutin, who's LeBron? Shut up, dribble.